What's up guys, good day and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chef Mobi. If you're seeing my video for the first time, please hit the subscribe button. I love you so much. Yes, it's been a while, but I'm so sorry guys, I'm so sorry I've gone away for some time. But really, if you know any YouTuber that has a full-time job that they're doing, like maybe some 9 to 4 kind of job, or a side also that they're supposed to pay attention to, and they're still juggling YouTubing with it, oh my god, really, you should encourage them. You should encourage us. You should support them if you can, sponsor them if you can. In any way you can support them, please support. Emotional, financial, physical, whatever support. Yeah. So today guys, I've got an announcement. I'm gonna announce an announcement to make. Maybe at the end of the video, yeah, I'll do that. Or should I just make it now? Alright, I'll make it now. So this is what's gonna happen guys. I am deciding to split my channel into two. I put out a poll I think after my last video, that what sort of content do you guys want more? Is it more of entertainment, gist like I have brought today? Because a lot of stuffs are going on, Burna Boy, Davido, Cynthia, Jude, Okoye, a lot of stuff maybe are going down, and I'm going to tell you guys my opinion on all of these issues. Kind of content you guys want more? Is it more of entertainment, news, gist updates, or more of how to make money online, social media related stuff, online internet related stuff, affiliate marketing and all like that? And all the votes, 100% voted that they wanted more of internet marketing content. So I felt, okay, who am I going to do? Because I love both. I've always had issues juggling, putting both content here together, but I had no choice. But now that I used to think, okay, a lot of people here wanted more of entertainment vlogs and all. But now that the votes has come out, I am deciding to open a brand new channel where I don't know which I'm moving yet. I do not know yet. I don't know whether this place will continue to remain as the entertainment hub, while the new one will be for internet marketing and social media updates, or the other way around. I think, let me see. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This place will remain for internet marketing affiliates. Chef Mobi will remain for internet marketing updates. I might have to change the name, I don't know. While I'm going to open a brand new channel for entertainment news and entertainment gist and updates like that. But long story short, I don't want to waste your time. Guys, so many things are happening. Hey, on social media. This might be my last entertainment gist for you guys here before I move to my new channel. Probably, most likely, I'm going to be moving my old videos over there as well. But without wasting your time, guys, let's dive into today's gist. And what am I talking about today? I'm talking about Cynthia Morgan's case with Jude Okoye, with a little mix of Mr. Mehdi in it, as well as the beef between Burna Boy. It's not a beef per se, but the ruckus between Burna Boy and Davido / with a little mix of whiskey. I don't know if you guys have noticed, Whiskey doesn't participate in any kind of online banter. If anybody's calling him out, I saw a tweet some time ago that somebody said that the best thing he loves about Whiskey is that he doesn't even pay attention to trolls or anything. That there was a day they were trolling him on Twitter, and Whiskey the only thing Whiskey posted was that he was looking for Amala in Milan. Like, that's so crazy, man. Like, it doesn't send. They drag person in talk saying they find Amala for Milan in Italy. So man, like, it just doesn't send. But diving into the gist now, let's go. Yeah. Okay, now guys, let me start with Burna Boy versus Davido versus Whiskey. So now this whole thing started with Davido. I think Davido posted on his Instagram that he wanted to, he already said it that his album will be coming out in July. Then he posted on his story, I think, July is going to be mad or it's going to be fun. I can't remember exactly. Then Burna Boy posted on his own side too. I was like, July is going to be funny or it's going to be a mess, something like that. But later on again, Davido posted something about, I can't remember, I think it had to do with his crew and everything like that, him leading his crew and all. Then Burna Boy posted again on his own end that this is what happens when you don't know how to play ball, but your father is the one that bought the team, is the owner of the team, your father has money, so they put you in charge, that kind of thing. So all pointers were leading to, okay, Burna Boy seems to be trolling Davido that maybe he doesn't deserve everything he's got, or maybe he only got there because of his father's wealth or fame or blah and blah and blah like that. Doesn't matter. So I just feel like Burna Boy is looking for trouble. Because this pride of a thing, like there are some things you do that you don't know that okay, you are actually like this one. It's not as if he's doing it subconsciously or he's actually claiming the right that is his own. No, you are actually like he's being intentional, and that's pride. And they say, what's this thing they say, pride comes before a fall or something like that. Burna's been doing this. Davido wasn't the first person he attacked about his first statements about his pride or him being the African giant, blah 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 blah. Even as of now, a certain Kenyan show promoter has come out to say that nobody knows Burna. That Burna and Davido are not mates internationally. In Africa, they are not mates at all. Davido is his boss because she said she has currently booked 95%. I mean, she has currently booked shows down in East Africa, and 95% of those shows are Davido. Like everybody's screaming David. Nobody's even talking about Burna Boy. There was a viral video that also went around of some guys asking Siri, do you know Davido? Siri speaks, and Siri replied, and Siri was like, Davido is an American-born Nigerian musician, blah blah blah. It gives the biography and all. Okay, Siri, do you know Burna Boy? Siri doesn't know Burna Boy. I mean, man, Siri doesn't know Burna Boy, and Burna Boy is claiming things around. So I just feel like he should take his chill pill, enjoy your fame that you're having right now. Don't try and tarnish other people's fame. I mean, man, like, or maybe he was just trying to trend. I don't know, but really, that was completely unnecessary for me. Completely unnecessary. Now, let's dive into Cynthia Morgan versus Jude Okoye. See, when this news broke out, I was supposed to record a video, but I didn't because I felt like the way it was all being painted, to the extent of Cynthia Morgan not being able to use her Cynthia Morgan name again to sing. She said her accounts were seized, were hacked, all sorts of things like that. I didn't feel pity for her, but I felt like the story was not complete. I mean, Jude Okoye will not just decide that without probable cause to do all the things Cynthia Morgan was saying against him. Long story short, guys, I mean, the recap of the whole thing was that Cynthia Morgan was involved in a live video with somebody, maybe one of her PR team, I can't remember, and she there was talking about how things have been so rough for her. Guys, if you see her face, it's so hard. It's so hard. Oh my god, it's so bad. Right? It's very bad, very nasty. Like the Cynthia Morgan we used to know, and now, oh my god. Long story short, she went into depression. She had contract issues with her label and everything like that with Jude Okoye and everything, and it was all hinged on. Now she's been banished from the label, or she has to leave the label and she has to be on her own. She doesn't want to go to any label again. Labels are shit, labels are that, labels are this. Wahala. That was the main point of everything, and that it was Jude Okoye that screwed her over some contract issues like that. Whew. I was expecting Jude Okoye to come and say something because everything was just incomplete. I was just all along waiting for Jude Okoye to come and give us a piece of his mind, because how can somebody be levying these levels of allegations against you and you're not even saying anything about it? Are you truly guilty as charged and not like that? And finally, Jude Okoye came out to come and say that, hey, all these things they're saying against me, that Cynthia Morgan is saying against me, is not true. It's not the truth. Now this the matter happened. Jude Okoye was letting us know that it was even Cynthia Morgan herself that decided that she wanted to leave the label about maybe 2 years ago before all of this. That's one. Two, that all of them were a family. He related with all of them together. Also, on the issue of our accounts being taken or our name being changed, Jude Okoye cleared the head that the Madrina that Cynthia Morgan is trying to assume now as a new name is even she was the one that masterminded it. It's been a while, even before this whole fight, that she said she wanted to change her name from Cynthia Morgan to Madrina. And Jude Okoye said he even tried to advise her that chill, this Cynthia Morgan name has become more of an household name for you. She was like, she wants to change it. Jude Okoye, according to him, said that he tried to advise her that okay, maybe she can still continue bearing, if she wants to change, she can still continue bearing Cynthia Morgan, while the Madrina will be like a slogan, like the way everybody knows Davido, and OBO is like a slogan, that kind of thing. She can keep on bearing Cynthia Morgan, while Madrina will be like a slogan like that. So the whole name change thing, stage name thing, had actually been on ground for a while, and it wasn't forced because of Jude Okoye's saga with her, or her issue with Jude Okoye, as most people are thinking. That, by the way, the issue of her accounts being taken, I think as her Twitter account was seized as well as her Instagram account was seized. Jude Okoye said he had nothing to do with this, so that he's not Facebook, he's not Mark Zuckerberg, he's not Jack that was seize her account or hack her accounts or anything like that. That he had absolutely nothing to do with it. That she is not painting the whole story as things are. That it was her herself that actually wanted to leave the label, and it was nothing from his end at all. That's what Jude Okoye had to say about it. I am not affirming or denying anything for anybody. I'm only saying things people have said. These very people, Cynthia Morgan and Jude Okoye, have said. Jude Okoye's response was on Tunde Ednon's live some 4 or 5 days back now. And lastly is Mehdi. Mr. Mehdi came on to say that it's true, when he was with Jude Okoye too, that they didn't do him well, blah 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 blah, blah like that. Jude Okoye addressed this issue on Tunde Ednon's live video as well, saying that Mr. Mehdi is more or less like an ungrateful person, like an ingrate, because everything he did for Mr. Mehdi, it was not signed then, of which Mr. Mehdi said, of which Jude Okoye was under no obligation to sign Mr. Mehdi by then, because obviously it was Jude Okoye that was spending money on video shoots, on studio sessions and all like that. So he was the investor self. He had everything to lose. Mr. Mehdi had nothing to lose because it wasn't his money. So Jude Okoye said eventually when he saw potential in Mr. Mehdi, he was like, okay, this is good. This is after all the fame has started coming in and all like that. This is good and all. And then he offered Mr. Mehdi a contract. He said the usual contract was given to Mr. Mehdi. And then Mr. Mehdi was like, let me go over it. Let me take it home and I'll give you feedback on it. Then Jude Okoye said he even advised him that that's a good move, that you should also get a lawyer to go through things for you so that you can understand the full details of this contract. He went, and when he returned, he said he couldn't take the contract, because there were no incentives in the contract. Incentives like what? He said, Mr. Mehdi said incentives like him having a car, a certain BMW series that Paul of P Square was actually driving that time. Mr. Mehdi laid claims to it that he was supposed to have something like that from the label. He was supposed to have a house that he would be living in from the label as well. Of which Jude Okoye replied that you're just getting this new deal for now. You want the label to give you the exact same type of car, I mean something close to what Paul of P Square is driving right now. Come on, that's a little bit steep. As well as you want a house, of which Jude Okoye pointed out that they were all living as one family inside that house. Mehdi could take up any part of the house and fix it up and say, okay, it could be staying there and all like that. That was what Jude Okoye had to say about all that. So, long story short, Jude Okoye actually took care of these people. Apparently, maybe they expected more than he gave them, and that was why they fell apart, especially on Mr. Mehdi. So, that's that on it. And then lastly is Cynthia Morgan has been having, I didn't say this in the beginning, we've been seeing lights at the end of the tunnel for her. We are all glad that she's making a return gradually. Davido already signaled out to her that he is ready to drop a song with her, a collab with her. But as he said on Twitter, he said, yo, Cynthia Morgan, I have an anthem, or somebody help me tell Cynthia Morgan I have an anthem for her. I will go and record my verse now. So Davido has offered a helping hand towards her, and I think she has also acknowledged they'll be dropping something real soon. Maybe it might even feature her on his album as well. Let's not be ahead of ourselves here, but they are working on a collab together, as well as Sterling Bank. As of 2 days ago, Sterling Bank have offered to also bring her on one of their projects. I think maybe one of their bank projects like that, their bank application projects. Whichever way, Sterling Bank has also wished her on some endorsement deals like this. So we are all happy for the queen of reggae dance all in Nigeria or in Africa. I didn't say that. Oh, boy. Man, I can't wait for Cynthia Morgan to be back. All this drama, I don't care. It's just go and let Cynthia Morgan make us them German juicy music. I know a lot of you guys are expecting it as well. Tell me what your favorite track from Cynthia Morgan was. I mean, I don't have a favorite, but maybe I'll pick German Juice. German Juice was my ringtone at some point in secondary school, maybe my 300 level or so like that. Cynthia Morgan was the vibe, and is still the vibe. We pray for full recovery for her. We pray for 100% back to strength, music making levels for her, and that. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget, I'll be dropping the link to my new channel, my entertainment channel, in the description box below. Do check it and please hit the subscribe button. Ja, please. Do have a great day. I love you.